And so, Jack, it was a little bit of a Norwin reunion here today, going against some of your former teammates with IUP. I know you're going to see even more when you go against Mercyhurst. Your high school coach was here. And really, when you look at the roster for Seton Hill, not just Norwin, but so many local guys here, how important is it for you and for some of the other guys to stay local and to build this program into a consistent winner?
So, I think everyone, we all know each other whenever we're playing each other in high school. So whenever you come together, you just continue that brotherhood that we've talked about, whenever we meet up in high school and all that stuff.
When you come into Seton Hill as a freshman, I would think most players probably have reasonable expectations. They're not immediately going to come in and be the best player. But what you've done is you've come in, you've earned a spot in the starting lineup, and now you're arguably the best hitter on this team, at least in some regards, batting average, getting on base, and then stealing bases. How have you been able to be so good so quickly?
Just building off of my success that I've had since the first time I've been in the lineup. And what Coach Maz said to me in one of our meetings that I had before the season was, think about it as I get to play, not that I have to play and have to do good. So once I got that opportunity, I did good, and just building off of that success.
You got your 20th steal of the season. This is a super aggressive team in terms of running the bases. How does that play into your favor?
I like the freedom he gives us whenever on the base, always getting the green light, and just I like stealing bases a lot. Let's say that.
Looks like you've been pretty comfortable in center field. Now, I'm sure you've paid attention to Seton Hill in recent years. There's been some incredible glove work out in center field. How honored are you to try to uphold that tradition?
Seeing them on SportsCenter top 10 is my goal, obviously, but it's nice looking up to the other center fielders that Seton Hill's had in the past years.
What's it like going against a former teammate like E.J. Dunn? Obviously, there's a lot on the line because it's a conference game, but I'm sure there's at least some pleasantries exchanged as well.
Yeah, E.J. is one of my good friends from back home, so it's nice seeing him back here. I haven't seen him in a while, but once we get in between those lines, it's all competitiveness. We'll smile at each other here and there, but we know we have to do our jobs.
I'm sure you've been familiar with Coach Mass for quite a while now, but now that you are playing under him, what really stands out about him and what are his best qualities?
He knows what he's talking about whenever he's talking about baseball.
That's a good quality in a head coach.
He knows what he's doing, been around 20 years. He's great at what he does.
You got 2 wins of this 4-game series, 2 more tomorrow on the road against IUP. What's the key to win the series?
Continue what we've been great at. Jump on them early in both the games and build off of the lead.
Well, Jack, thanks so much for doing this. Congrats on the impressive
Thank
performance today. Jack Whalen.